What up, guys? We're back with another Tail of the Tape video. This will be our third installment of the series, and we've already done a lightweight and a light heavyweight fighter, so this time we're doing middleweight fighter, the submission machine, Demian Maia.
First, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, 13.2 stone. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Demian Maia!
Alright, so we're looking at Demian Maia, the second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and as we take a look into his three main attributes, you can notice that his strength is relatively low. This is low compared to middleweights and also some welterweights, as Demian Maia is not the kind of guy that's going to be knocking people out. His speed and cardio are mediocre for the middleweight class, I should say, and you know, just compared to all the fighters, he's good, but he's an all-around fighter. He's not, you know, super good at one thing.
Well, oh, hold on there. I wouldn't say he's not super good at one thing. I mean, if you look at his submission offense and his ground grappling, his 86 and 90, which is like the best in the division, if not the whole game. You look at it and you see that and you're like, wow, you can really tap out guys with Maia like so fast. Like, I don't even think you even need like that full stamina to tap guys out with Maia.
Right, you know, he can just drain some of these bars so fast just because of the fact that his, you know, submission offense is so high. But then again, you look at like standing strike, standing kick, and all his striking standpoints, and the guy is just, you know, he's weak compared to the other fighters in the middleweight division like Anderson Silva and Vitor Belfort and fighters like that.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Like I'm just saying, like, when he comes to, you know, his ground game, he's obviously superior to everyone in that division. But I do agree that his striking game is rather weak. You know, he doesn't really have that kind of strength that, like, you know, the other guys do have in that division, especially with guys like Nate Marquardt or Dan Henderson. Like, he really just can't stand up with a lot of those guys.
Right, and as we look into, like, you know, clips here, the UFC game actually put in a new move system, I guess you could say. Each move is up to 3 levels, and if you have a level 3 move, it's the best, like, effectiveness of that move. So when you're talking about Demian Maia, you have to notice, first off, his multiple submissions from different positions on the ground that he has at level 3. Yeah,
I mean, his transitions and submissions are, I believe like half of them are like level 3. So you really have that advantage when you're on top or even on the bottom as well. You can really get yourself to an advantage position, or even when you're on your back, you can get out of it or move to a place where you can tap guys out.
Right, but one transition I don't understand is this guy is a second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he does not have the butterfly guard.
That is rather unusual. I see guys like Frankie Edgar and Nate Diaz who are not even the same level as Jiu-Jitsu as Maia, and it is rather unusual. You see, you know, they have the butterfly guard, but rather Maia doesn't. I don't know if it's his personal style not to use a butterfly guard, because, you know, I watched some of his fights and he doesn't, you know, really use it a whole lot. But, you know, still, if you're going to have a Jiu-Jitsu guy like Maia, you know, might as well put it in there.
Right, and he also lacks rubber guard, which, you know, gives you another set of moves, just as butterfly guard does. But when you're looking at Demian Maia, one thing that catches your eye has got to be his submission transitions that he's able to do.
Oh, yeah, his submission transitions can really catch people off guard. I mean, even some jiu-jitsu guys do have it, but Maia, it seems like you can really trap guys with that. I mean, if you do pull guard and you seem to do a triangle and you just wait a little bit to get tired and you just switch to an armbar, and it's almost instant and scary.
Right. As we look here at him just making this guy look like a fool, switching to an armbar after a triangle. And you know, I mean, Demian Maia is not the guy you're gonna go up there and strike, but he does have level 2 kicks to, like, the body, and I'm pretty sure the legs too.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you are gonna stand with a Demian Maia, or if the guy you're fighting is forcing you to stand, try utilizing those body kicks and try to wear them out. Because if you, with a submission guy like Maia, you want to make sure that you do focus on their energy and their cardio. And the level 2 kicks might not be as powerful as anyone else, but they will get the job done. And once you do wear them out, you can take them to the ground a lot easier and then tap them out just like that.
Right. And I mean, if the guy's not going to let you get to the ground, you know, he's like, you know, countering everything or holding you up. If you just throw a good combo together, the guy's going to get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, these level 2 kicks are going to add up. As you see here, you know, he just knocks this guy out with a straight left, and his, as you can tell from earlier, his strikes aren't so good.
Oh, definitely. Well, when you're standing up and you do throw those kicks, over time they are going to hurt that guy's fighter. You'll visibly see, like, the body get red, and you'll see the guy, like, wince a little bit. And once you see that guy wince, that's when you see the opportunity to really take it to the ground, because then they'll be so worn out they don't really know what to do anymore.
Right, so, looking at Demian Maia, he's definitely a ground fighter. You're not going to want to walk in there and stand in the pocket with Anderson Silva and see if you can win, because you're not going to win. It's just straight up, an obvious fact.
No, if you are fighting as Demian Maia, please do not try to stand up, especially with a guy against like Anderson Silva, Dan Henderson, Nate Marquardt, those kind of guys. You do not want to stand up with them. You definitely want to try to take it to the ground. It doesn't matter if you try a takedown in the clinch or if you pull guard. You need to make sure that you're on the ground at all times.
Right, so that's it for this second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. For next time, I guess we'll catch you next time.
And with our official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Demian Maia!
Demian Maia reigns supreme.
StickSkills.com is your #1 source for up-to-the-minute gaming news. With reviews on new releases and community playdates, StickSkills.com offers a friendly forum and a great community, so please check it out. Peace!